Y'all ready? Let's go!
This is your wake-up call.
Yeah.
This is your daily reminder.
Yeah.
This is your confirmation.
Yeah.
Turn up a little bit
This is
louder.
your wake-up
This is
call.
your wake-up
This
call.
is your daily reminder. This is your confirmation. Turn up a little bit louder. Let's go!
This is your wake-up
This is your daily reminder. This is your confirmation. Turn up a little bit. Let me hear you. Say it. This is your confirmation. Oh, tell
We've seen enough hard times.
Yes, sir.
It's time for something good. We've
Yeah.
seen enough rough times.
Show now.
It's time for something good. We had enough heartache. It's time for something good. We had enough headache.
Show enough have.
It's time for
Something
good.
Can I speak over you?
Get ready for the phone
That
to ring.
email is on the way.
Email is on the way.
Miracles are happening. It's about to be a real good day. We've waited patiently. Yes, we have. Miracles.
Miracles are happening. It's about to be a real good
About to
day.
be real
It's
good.
about to be a real good
About to
day.
be real good.
It's about to be a real good
About to
day.
be real good. Hey!
Something good is coming to you.
Say right now. Something
Something
good.
good.
Oh.
Something good is coming to you.
Yes, sir.
Right now.
Say
Something good.
something good. Something good. Put it in the air.
Something good.
Say yeah. Right now. Yes, it is. Oh, something good.
Something good
Yeah.
is coming to you.
Say right now. Yes, it is. I can feel it in the air. Yes, sir. Verse 2.
Cried enough tears now.
We've cried
It's time for
something.
something good.
Yeah.
Ready for a new sound.
Ready for a new sound. Sounds like.
something good.
And even if I'm waiting, yeah, for something, I'ma keep
praising and believing for
something.
something good.
Get ready for the phone to ring.
Ready for the phone
That
to ring.
email is on the way.
Email is on the way.
Miracles are happening. It's about to be a real good.
To be a real
We
good
waited
day.
patiently. The blessing is on the way. Miracles are happening.
It's about to be a real good day. It's about to be a real good day. It's about to be a real good day.
Get ready for it. Let's go.
Something good.
Right now, something good. Yeah, come on, I need you to claim this thing.
Something good.
Say it,
Coming to you.
say it right now. Yeah, ooh, something good. Blessings, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We are back. I don't know what happened, but we had some sort of technical difficulty, but happy Wednesday to you. It is midweek manna time. So you know what I need you to do. I need you to go text somebody and let them know that we are on. Share it, comment, like it, and let people know that we are on. For those of you that are already on, how has your Wednesday been? It's been a hot one today, but how has your Wednesday been today? How is your day going? How is your week going? How are you feeling? Let me know you're in here with me. How has your day been going? And I want everybody to stay tuned, gather around. I have a special announcement I'm going to make tonight. So everybody, come on in, and let's see how your day has been. How has your day been today? How has your day been today? How has your day been? Got a special announcement that I need to make. So tag somebody, text them, tell them let's jump on and let's see how the day has been going. But how has your day been going? And let me know if your stream is working. Let me know your stream is okay. Let me know everything is still running for us. We're also on YouTube. So if Facebook is not working for you, you can also jump over to YouTube Kingdom Deliverance Tabernacle, and we are on YouTube as well. Just in case Facebook goes out, you can jump on YouTube, and we should be good to go. I'm just waiting for production to give me a signal. Let me know if we're still good on Facebook. Um, make sure we're still up um, on Facebook. Are we still up, or is everybody getting kicked out? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Facebook kicked us out. Okay. Um, okay. I'm here on YouTube. Okay. I see cows on YouTube. So Facebook might be an issue. So everybody might need to jump on YouTube tonight. I'm glad we have um, two streams we can go to. So if you're there, text someone really quickly and tell everybody to go to YouTube. So somebody can go to the church chat and tell everybody to jump on YouTube. Um, everybody jump on YouTube. Facebook was working. Yeah, I don't know what happened. The Facebook stream seems to be going in and out, but everybody can jump on YouTube. Um, because I believe our YouTube stream is working fine. So I'm gonna give everybody a few moments where they could just jump on YouTube really quickly. Looks like the Facebook numbers are going back up, so maybe the stream is coming back up. Um, Facebook is working well. Okay, I see everybody. Okay, you can't see what we're saying. No, I can see what you guys are saying on YouTube as well. Those comments still come up, so I can see you guys. All the comments come up on Facebook and YouTube, so I can see you guys when you guys are commenting. So everybody, do me a favor. Okay, I have some people saying theirs is working fine on Facebook. All right. So if you're on Facebook, I can see you on Facebook. Okay. So I have a few people saying they can see me on Facebook, but just text it somebody really quickly. Elder Eddie, I know you're on here. Can you just jump in the church chat and tell people if Facebook is not working for them, they can jump on YouTube because we stream from both on Wednesday and Sunday. So if Facebook ever kicks you out or doesn't work, you guys also have the option to jump onto YouTube, and YouTube is working well. Production has put a post up on the church page as well to let everybody know where we are. All right. So listen, happy Wednesday to you. I want to know how everybody is doing. So really quickly, if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, just type in the chat really quickly how you're doing, how your day has been, how your week has been, how you're feeling. Somebody talk to me. Let me know you're good today. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know what's going on with you. Talk to me and let me know what's going on with you. How you're feeling, what's going on, how has your day been, how's your Wednesday been, how's your week going. Sunday was absolutely Facebook and YouTube is working. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate everybody jumping on. Just want to give everybody some information and let them know. So, how's everyone's day going? How has your day been? How's your week going? Um, my day has been absolutely well. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Come on, how has your day been? How's your week going? How are you feeling? Sunday, we had an amazing time. Sunday, we had an amazing time. Sunday, we had so much fun on Sunday, um, and I thank the Lord for everyone that was in place, everyone that has been praying, everybody that has continued to support the ministry. I'm really grateful. Maybe the YouTube, maybe the Facebook comments may not be working. It looks like the YouTube comments are working. Um, I don't know if people are sending things via Facebook. YouTube seems to be working. My day has been great so far. Help you. My day is going great, Kiki. My day is going great. My day is going great. How has everyone else's day been? I have a special. I'm really excited about this announcement. I'm waiting for y'all to say something bad about it. Sundays are always great at KDT. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Uh, it is the birthplace of God's next. called and chosen vessels. Um, it might be the song. Um, so maybe it was the song. So we might have to next time just put that in the hashtag, I guess, and let them know what's going on so we know. But production can fix that. But I pray that everyone's day has been going great. I am excited. I'm sure you guys have seen all of the announcements. Um, we had the food giveaway, feeding the homeless. Um, feeding the homeless. We are the women's tea is going on. Um, I mean, it's just so many things going on. We are currently in dress down, which has been a blessing to me. I have not had to put my collar on, so I thank the Lord for this moment of breather, and I'm taking full advantage of it. Um, and so I am excited for that. Listen, on Sunday, this coming Sunday, we'll begin our Unity Month. And I am excited about Unity Month. And this came from multiple people that had ideas. The central thought um, was given to me about doing a spirit month and doing different themes every week, which is a great idea. And then I shared that with someone that is close to me in the ministry, someone that thinks outside the box, and they're like, "Hey, yeah, we can do this, we can do that, we can do this." And so I was able to incorporate all those ideas, and it came at the perfect time because in Unity Month, also our Elder Raleigh came up with the idea to do Family and Friends Day. And so we're going to utilize the entire month as a month of unity. And so this coming Sunday will be Twin Day. I'm excited for Twin Day. Next year, I think I'm going to do Triplet Day. So we have threes next year. That'll be hilarious. We have our second Sunday, July 10th, will be our Blackout Day. Um, and so we'll be in all comfortable black. Make sure it is hot, so be comfortable. Don't find you nothing. Thank God our air is working, but find you some comfortable black. Black draws heat. And then the third Sunday, July 17th, will be our Family and Friends Day. And Pastor J. Christopher Barmore from Philadelphia will be with us. I'm excited for him to come and share the word of God with us. I'm really excited for him. And then the following Sunday is our sports day. And then the one change that we made to Unity Day originally, the last Sunday was denim and white. But we made a quick change, and it's going to be Wacky Tacky Sunday. So I am sure that is going to be hilarious, especially with all the creativity and how silly some of you are. I'm excited about Wacky Tacky Sunday, and that is how we're going to close Unity Month. But I want you to do me a favor. I want you to commit to inviting at least 5 people. At least inviting at least 5 people. Great, Key. You can come to church. We'll have a birthday party for you. That's Key's birthday. So come to church that day. Um, we'll have a birthday party for you. But I am excited for this month. I want you to commit to inviting 5 people during the month of unity. Invite 5 people. We have 5 Sundays. That is one person a Sunday. I want you to invite 5 people during the month of our unity. Okay. So let's make sure that we do that. The other announcement that I have tonight that I am so excited to share is typically in the month of July and August, we actually do not have Bible study. We typically did not have it because at that time I was the only one doing Bible study every Wednesday. And so I would take that time to kind of like disengage myself, recalibrate my ideas, and then ultimately get some rest and take advantage of the summer months when a lot of people are traveling. But I had so many people that would always say, Pastor, why aren't we having Bible study? I'm ready to go back to Bible study. And so I was able to take that on into account. And then I had to realize all the amazing gifts that lie within the church that I actually could still step away and ultimately be a part, because when I don't teach, I'm still on actively. And I realized that the Lord has allowed me to pastor some amazing gifts that often feed my soul. when it is their opportunity. And so I'm excited to announce that starting next Wednesday, um, it will begin our Soothing Summer Study Series. It will begin our Soothing Summer Study Series. And we are going to have some amazing, amazing teachers on Wednesday. All of them, except for one, just found out just now that they are on this list. But I am excited to allow these ministry gifts to come and teach us. We will have topics that include justice, faith, love, healing, forgiveness, humility, sin, peace, long suffering. 9 amazing weeks with 9 amazing speakers. And I am so excited because some of these voices you have not heard yet. I've had the opportunity to speak to them and hear them and hear what's deep inside of them. But I am excited for what the Lord is going to do for us in our Soothing Summer Study Series. This is going to be absolutely amazing. It is an amazing, amazing group of people. I see you, Jacqueline. It is an amazing group of people that will come and speak. And so I'm going to be on every week. I am committed to being on and supporting. I'm going to ask everybody, wherever you are, take your time out, continue to support our Bible study, our Midweek Manna, and our Soothing Summer Study Series. This is something new. This is something we've never done before, but the Lord gave me 9 specific voices to hear from. And next summer, you don't know. It just may be you that is added to this roster. But I am excited for this. So be praying for them, and let's make sure that we are on every week. All of the speakers will receive an email from production to give you some instructions to prepare for when it is your week on your topic and your lower third and all the stuff that you see happening for me. You will get an email from production that will give you specific directions to make sure that your night of teaching is exactly the way you want it, and it will be tailored to your lesson. All right. So we are excited about that. I know some people on here did not know, and they're probably like, "Oh my God, Pastor, are you serious?" I am, and I'm excited, and you're going to do well. All right. So let's be praying for those that will be teaching over the summer. All right. Let's jump into our scripture tonight. I'm excited to continue on our fresh perspective. I am coming to the close of this series, but I am excited to teach this lesson. We have had so many lessons on this fresh perspective. And on Sunday, we talked about pressure. And my God, did God meet us in a special way on Sunday. But tonight, I want you to go to Psalms 118, 2 verses, just 2 verses, verses 5 and 6. Just two simple verses, verses 5 and 6. And I want to share the word of the Lord tonight. And the topic tonight is going to be discomfort. We're going to talk about discomfort tonight. Our topic tonight is going to be discomfort. So I want you to go and jump on to Psalms 118. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. Psalms 118. Our topic is discomfort. Psalms 118, verses 5 and 6. Verses 5 and 6. Des, be careful. You might be on the roster next year. You're saying y'all work. I think I'll add you to the roster next year. Psalms 118, verses 5 and 6. All right, let's look at verse 5. Verse 5 says this. It says, out of my distress, I called on the Lord. Out of my distress, I called on the Lord. And it said, the Lord answered me and he set me free. So out of the thing that was overtaking me, I called on the Lord, and the Lord answered me and set me free. Okay, so I want to start uh, by looking at the term distress, which is indicative of extreme anxiety, sorrow, or pain. Right. So out of my extreme anxiety, out of my pain, out of my sorrow, I called on the Lord, and the Lord answered me and set me free. 6 says, the Lord is on my side. The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do to me? What can man do to me? And again, our topic is discomfort, right? Our topic is discomfort tonight. All right. Now listen to this. Psalms 118, Psalms 118 does not name an author in its title. Okay. So Psalms 118 does not name an author. But there is reason to believe that David was the absolute author of this chapter here. All right. So in Psalms 118, what you'll see is the term anonymous, meaning that a writer has not been 100% tagged to this specified psalm, right? But because of the writing and because of what was penned in this psalm, it is believed that King David is actually the author of this psalm, right? Ezra chapter 3, verses 10 and 11 suggests that Psalms 118 was sung at the founding of the second temple, okay? And when they sang it, they attributed it to David. So when we look at 118, David is considered to be the author of this psalm because it partakes of his spirit, right? This is something that speaks to the spirit of who David is, right? If I could pause here for a question, my question would be, what does your spirit speak about you? What does your spirit speak about you? When people hear certain things, can they tag that to your spirit? Can they tag it to your language? Can they tag it to your speech? Right? What do people partake of your spirit? Okay. So watch this. Although this was likely David's psalm, some would even consider this to also be Jesus's psalm. Okay, because this is the preeminity to the triumph of the song of Christ. Okay, so he is the ideal servant, he is the perfect priest, he is the leader of the people. So not only is this psalm attributed to David, but they also believe that this is a psalm that you can clearly track to the life of Jesus as well. Now, before I get to 5 and 6, I gotta start at 1 because that will make that this is the only way that it'll make more sense to you. Okay, so watch this. Verses 1 through 4, it calls for a congregation to declare God, or in this essence and term, Yahweh's never-ending mercy, right? And so it starts with oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, right? This is one of the Psalms that you hear a lot of people open services with, right? It says, oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endure forever. You guys all know it. Let Israel now say his mercy endure forever. Okay, watch this. It starts with give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. Now, watch this. Watch this. Remember, I say every word is always important, right? Every word is always important. It says the writer wrote, oh, comma, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. Now, watch this. Many of my study babies will enjoy this part right here. Many of the Psalms call upon God's people to thank him, right? Many of the Psalms call upon God's people to thank him. But watch this. And Psalms 118, it opens with an emphatic call indicated by the word oh. I'll say it again. The majority of the Psalms, right, call upon God's people to thank him. But Psalms 118 opens with an emphatic call that's indicated by the word oh, right? So, Pastor, why does this psalm, this particular psalm, begin with the word oh? Because God's goodness, watch this, God's goodness is so great, God's goodness is so apparent that it deserves an emphatic thanks, right? And watch this. And if we really realize how great God has been, sometimes we don't even have the words to describe it. And so we simply say, oh. And so the whole reason why this psalm begins with oh is because when David began to think about everything that the Lord has done for him, he could not even find the words to even articulate how good God has been. So he simply said, oh, watch this. This did not discredit what he was going through. This did not discredit any tests. This does not discredit any trials. This does not discredit any tribulations that he was experiencing. But when David thought about everything and when he considered everything that the Lord had done for him, before he could say anything, the only thing that came to his mind was, oh. So my quick question tonight to you is, where is your oh? Where is your oh? Because what your oh does, it keeps you from becoming so frustrated that you miss your opportunity to be blessed by God. And so sometimes we have to pause ourselves and simply say, oh, to make sure that we don't miss an opportunity to still thank God, even though we feel like things are not going our way. Where is your oh? Somebody type that in the comments. Where is your O? Where is your O? Where is your OH? Where is your O? Right? And after the O, it says, for he is good. So he starts by saying, oh, give thanks. Why? For he is good. Watch this. This right here, is reason enough for giving him thanks. If you want a reason why you still give him thanks, if somebody asks you, how can you still bless God after everything that you're going through, I have an answer for you. Tell them, for he is good. He is good. Just because everything that we experience does not feel good, it is not an indication that God is not good. Discomfort is a part of the process. Pressure, like I talked about Sunday, is a part of the process. And so when we think about everything that the Lord has done, that's reason enough to give him thanks. Why? Because he's good. Goodness in his essence and nature. And therefore, he is always to be praised, whether we are receiving anything from him or not. We should be thanking him, whether we are receiving anything or not. Watch this. Those who only praise God because he has done something for them have to learn to rise to a higher standard and say, if he doesn't do anything, I'm still going to bless him. Why? Because he is good. His goodness is not predicated on what he does for us. His goodness is predicated on what he continues to do for us. Yes, he may not did A, but he's done B, C, D, E, and F for you. So just because he has not done A, that does not diminish his ability to still be considered good. Just because you're in a state of discomfort, it still does not change the fact that God has been good to you. And actually, your discomfort is a part of the process. Your pressure is a part of the process. It's all about your future, but your future has a process that has discomfort, that has lack of loyalty, that has hurt, that has pain, that has tears, that has pressure. It's all a part of the process to your future. Watch this. And even in our discomfort, he is still good. Don't lose the fact that although what you're experiencing does not feel good, it does not change the fact that God has still been good for us. Watch this. It says, "Oh, give thanks unto the Lord." Why? Why? For his mercy endures forever. Watch this. This psalm begins and ends with this declaration. This declaration begins the psalm, and this declaration ends the psalm. And when we look at our life from the beginning to the end, our declaration has to remain the same. This was not in my notes, but I'm going to drop it to you for free. The declaration doesn't change in the middle because the middle is the processing part. Your declaration has to be the same in the beginning and it has to be the same in the end. The middle declaration, we don't need it. Why? Because that's the working stage. That's the processing stage. That's the weeding out stage. But when you think about it from the beginning all the way to the end, your declaration should not change. Why? Because the Lord has been good to you and his mercy has endured forever. It has not changed. If it is a statement, watch this, it is a statement of fact and of gratitude. When you say his mercy endures forever, you are emphatically saying that this is a thing that I stand on, and I am grateful that God has continued to show me his mercy during the process. My question is, if you have mercy enduring with you, why are you worried about the process? The process is the birthing place. The process is the place where you learn. The process is the place where you get strength. The process is the place where you get the necessary lesson that you need in order to be beneficial down the road. Watch this. This also notes God's covenant to be loyal, and it also shows his loving kindness will never be taken from us. And so, again, to my question, if we know that God will remain loyal and his loving kindness will be with us, then we have to stop being so anxious in the process. It said his mercy endures forever. In this Psalms, this phrase alone, has the most liturgical quality to it, right? In the Psalms, it has the most liturgical quality to it. Pastor, why did you say that? Because it is used 34 times. His mercy endures forever is used 34 times. And watch this. It is a declaration of appreciation for what God has done for his people. Right? So if you need to find anything, the only thing you need to remember is that your O has to be loud enough so that you can remember how good he's been and keep in mind that his mercy endures forever. Okay? Now I can get to verse 5. 5 says, "Out of my distress, I called on the Lord. The Lord answered me and set me free." Watch this. David's declaration in 1 through 4 is a key indicator that God has been with him. But watch this. He called on the Lord out when he was in distress. Why? Because of what he knew about him in verses 1 through 4. Which is why your declaration has to remain, because distress will be a part of your life. But if you don't have a declaration in your distress, then you will give up before your time. It said, "I called on the Lord in my distress." Watch this. The never ending mercy of God was shown when the Lord answered the singer's cry of distress. God answered, watch this, by settling the psalmist in a secure and broad place where he could confidently stand. Can I give this to you tonight? Your process is not only securing your future, but it's going to help you stand in the time of persecution. Your process is twofold. It's securing where you're going and helping you to stand where you currently are. Okay? He said, I called on the Lord. I called on the Lord. David said, I didn't need nobody to call God for me. I didn't need nobody to pray for me. I called on the Lord. I didn't need nobody to petition him for me. Now, yes, there are moments where the prayer strength and the prayer help of others absolutely, unequivocally works. But I'm talking about those moments where you don't have the words to text nobody. You can't think of who to call. You don't know who to call. I'm talking about when you're in distress. When you're in distress, you don't have time to call nobody. That's the moment. That's the moment that you have to remember that your future is secure and you're going to be able to stand where you currently are and call on the Lord in your distress. He said, thou must learn to call, watch this, and not sit by yourself. We got to learn to not sit there and lie awaiting for somebody to see us hurting. We got to learn to not sit there with a sad face hoping somebody can pick us up. We got to make sure that our attitude doesn't change because we feel like God is unfairly taking us to. If you feel like you're in distress, I humbly ask you tonight to consider calling on the Lord. My question, point number one, my question to you tonight is, who have you called? Who have you called? Who have you considered? Lord, I'm teaching tonight. Who have you called? The true value, here it is. Listen to this right here. Listen to this. The true value of every deliverance is to be estimated by the nature of the distress which required it. I'll say it again. The true value of every deliverance is to be estimated by the nature of the distress which required it. Here it is. Here's the key idea. Deliverance equals discomfort. Deliverance equals discomfort. Your deliverance is a byproduct of your discomfort. Discomfort is a part of your process. And it doesn't matter if you don't care for it. It does not change the path in which God has taken you. True value of every deliverance is to be estimated by the nature of the distress and which was required. Deliverance equals discomfort. Watch this. Jesus confidently, here it is. Listen to this. Jesus, in all of his divinity, was a human as well. Jesus confidently sat. Let me help you understand how deliverance is a byproduct of your discomfort. Okay? Jesus confidently sat at the table with his disciples one day and he served them, he ate with them, and was betrayed all at the same time. Jesus's deliverance included, here it is, discomfort at the table and on the cross. I'll say it again. He served them, he ate with them, and was betrayed all at the same time. But his deliverance included discomfort at the table and on the cross. All of us have a level of discomfort that is solely attached to your deliverance. Here we go. He says, but the Lord is on my side. The never ending mercy of God was shown by God's open favor and help to the one who called upon him. At times, we don't experience help because we're calling on the wrong person. Knowing God was on his side, he could live free from fear of man, knowing man couldn't do nothing to him. Right? And sometimes we experience great anxiety, right? When things happen and it starts in conflict, people start to look for a secure aid, right? Or they look for some type of ally. If you notice, when people aren't really secure and being able to problem solve, when conflicts come, they're not able to have a one-on-one conversation. They always need to add somebody else, right? Because oftentimes they aren't able to handle the fact that they're not always right. They're not able to see the error in their ways. And so what they do is they look for an ally that will support where they know they've gone wrong, right? In lawsuits, people look to retain the services of a powerful advocate, right? So, for instance, Ben Crump is one that many African Americans turn to be that advocate for them, right? To be the one that fights for them, right? In attempts of worldly advancement or trying to make it to the next stage, people look for friendships of interest. Right? Why? Because those friendships of interest have the ability to further the goal that I'm looking for, right? And so I'm looking for someone that can help me get to the next level. I'm looking to connect myself with someone that can aid me on getting to the platform that I'm trying to reach, right? And that's where we get in the mindset of what I call such and such, right? If such and such a person was on my side, then I'm good, right? If such and such a person was in my corner, then I believe I'm going to make it, right? If such and such a person was supporting me, then I would be good. But my question is, when such and such doesn't come through, or such and such doesn't support, God is still the one that's still in your corner. God is still by your side. And so we put all this faith and trust in such and such, and we disconnect ourselves from the one source that has never left us, that has never gone without us, that has always been there for us. We'll resort to such and such, but we'll miss the opportunity for God to be able to do the thing, because if such and such doesn't do it, then we don't believe it can be done, right? So my point number 2 is, who has always been on your side? Who has always been there? Who has always been right in the space of where you need them to be? Who has always been that source, right? Watch this. Even when they didn't, God did. Even when they should have and didn't, God did. Key idea. Discomfort includes God's consistency. Discomfort includes God's consistency. God remains consistent no matter what. So yes, you're going to have pressure. Yes, you're going to have pain. Yes, you're going to have moments that stretch you. Yes, you're going to experience, a discomfort. But watch this. God is always consistent. And what David was realizing is no matter what I face, I can always call God in my distress and I don't have to fear because at the end of the day, if in fact God is who he is, then why do I have to fear of what man could potentially do to me? He does, watch this. David never says, and this is what I love. In this psalm, David never says that you should not suffer. What he says is, I don't have to fear when I experience moments of suffering. Because let's be honest, the moments that really make us uncomfortable and the moments we feel like we're suffering, they're not even long moments. It's the discomfort that breeds anxiety that makes us feel it's actually longer than what it actually is, right? The favor of God infinitely outweighs the hatred of man, right? So it doesn't matter if man is not for you, God's favor infinitely outweighs it, right? It, if Romans 8 and 31, I'm getting ready to close. If Romans 8 and 31 is in fact true, right? If God be for us, who can be against us? Then David already knew that he had no reason to fear. Why? Because Romans was written hundreds of years before the book of Psalms was. Now I know the way the Bible is written, well, the way the Bible is structured, it looks like Romans was written after Psalms. The Bible is only structured that way so that it makes sense. It is not in the order in which it was written. Romans was written hundreds of years before Psalms was. Okay. But what David was able to do was take what Paul wrote and say, I don't have to fear. Why? Because Paul already told me if God be for me, then who can be against me? And that's why we got to be careful who we disconnect from, because sometimes people have the experience that you're experiencing. I have this experience that you're experiencing currently. And I can tell you what you're going through, I've already been through. And if you trust God and do not fear, he will bring you out. My last point is if in fact Psalm Romans 8 and 31 is true, if God be for us, who can be against us? Then my question to you is just like David's. What can man do to you? What can man do to you? We give too much attention to entities that don't have the ability to impact us. If Romans 8:31 is valid, right? Then there is actually value in discomfort. Why? Because discomfort equals God's protection. So although we don't like it and it doesn't feel good, it's actually value in discomfort because God's protection is added to it. Discomfort has a purpose. It is to be able to strengthen you where you are so that you're able to stand where you're going, right? It secures your future so that you're able to remain strengthened where you are currently. Don't become disengaged with your discomfort. Embrace it because it is a clear depiction that God is working on something for you that you cannot see, but that you will be able to obtain in the future. I pray that you were absolutely blessed tonight and this lesson was powerful to you. I don't think the comments in Facebook were working. I think the comments were only working in YouTube. So I'm sorry if you guys were talking to me. I'm sure y'all were, but I wasn't able to see it. I was only able to see the comments on YouTube. But I want you to take delight in the fact that the Lord has considered you enough to make you uncomfortable so that you can obtain your future. Okay. Discomfort is a part of the process, right? Let's be a blessing tonight. Let's be a blessing tonight. I had some other things, but I needed to uh, alter a little bit because I wanted to stick to the 1 hour block that we have. But let's be a blessing tonight. If you're giving tonight, there's two ways that you can sow your $10 seed. I'm sowing mine now. $ Kingdom DT19. $ Kingdom DT19. That is our Cash App. Or you can give on Givelify by simply typing in Kingdom Deliverance Tabernacle, and it will bring up I seal, and you can specify and select the gift that you want to give. Okay, so let's be a blessing. Let's be a blessing. Let's be a blessing tonight. And let's do this. Let's do this tonight. Let's be a blessing tonight. Again, $ Kingdom DT19, or you can go to Givelify at Kingdom Deliverance Tabernacle, and let's get our $10 seed tonight. If you're not on YouTube, I'm not going to be able to see if you give, but you can still just type done in the comments if you're on YouTube, and I will be able to see yours. But let's be a blessing tonight. Let's get our $10 seed, and let's be a blessing tonight. Let's be a blessing, a blessing, a blessing, a blessing tonight. Let's be a blessing tonight. I thank you. I thank each and every one of you for your continued support. I thank you for continuing to push through. It has been a challenging time coming off the pandemic, but the Lord has been good to us, and He has kept us, and we are moving. We are moving in the right direction, and the Lord is pleased with our sacrifice. And so we want to continue to make God proud and continue to push. Let's remember our unity. Our month of unity begins this Sunday, and we are in Twin Day this Sunday. Twin Day this Sunday. So let's find your twin, get your outfits together, and let's prepare to have some fun. Remember, everyone is responsible for 5 people. That is one person every Sunday. If you have multiple people per Sunday, hey, that works as well. But let's start to win souls. There is somebody that wants to come to church with you. They're just waiting for your invite. And Unity Month would be a great month to bring them. We're in our dress down season. Let's win these souls, and let's get people in the house of God. And let's not forget, starting in July as well, and the entire month of August, we have 9 amazing speakers that will be coming and teaching over the next 9 weeks during our time of Midweek Manna. Okay, we have our 9 amazing speakers that will be with us in the month of July and in the month of August. And I am so excited for what the Lord is going to do for us. All right. So listen, enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your week. I look forward to seeing each of you on Sunday for the start of our Unity Month. I love you all. I'm praying for you. And remember to say a prayer for me. Have a good evening.
Did you come to give God some praise tonight, everybody? Come on, make some noise for Jesus. His name is worthy of all glory, and that's what we're going to give him tonight. Come on, put those hands together. Hallelujah. Ah, we honor your name, Jesus. Come on, let's sing this together. Say it. You are holy. We adore thee. None before thee. Say you are holy. We adore thee. None before thee.